watching ABC 36 on your side. Good day, Kentucky.
Hey friends, welcome back in. The Lexington Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority is hosting their third annual Virtual Heart Summit. It's this Saturday, and it's focusing on stroke awareness.
And we got into a little bit of trouble because we were talking about our Whoppers having bacon and cheese.
We put the bacon and cheese on the Whopper, and they're not happy with that. So.
Well, today we are joined by Offut and Micean Johnikin. Thank you so much for coming to the show, ladies.
We're going to walk the bacon back.
Yeah, okay.
You all make a good point.
Lettuce.
Keep the cheese.
Lettuce, tomato.
Okay.
Okay, very good. All right, well, thank you so much for coming in. And this is actually a very serious topic. Stroke awareness is so important. Why do you think more so in Kentucky and in the African American community as well?
Well, you know, Kentucky is right here in the stroke belt, right? And so we know that we have a higher risk of stroke here in Kentucky. There's certain things about Kentuckians about our bluegrass that make us more susceptible for stroke. But we know also for African Americans are twice as likely to have stroke than Caucasians.
Yes.
Well, walk us through what this event looks like on Saturday. What are folks in store for?
Well, very simply, we're just trying to pair up our community with healthcare providers to provide information. Namely, we want them to be able to recognize the risk factors of stroke, how to detect a stroke early, and how to seek treatment early.
Very good.
That is really good. And also, tell us a little bit more about your chapter as well. Very interesting.
Well, as an organization, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is an organization of college-educated women committed to the constructive development of its members and to public service with a primary focus in the Black community. And so since our inception on January 13th of 1913, we've initiated over 350,000 women in 1,000 chapters worldwide.
Well, that's a force to be reckoned with.
That is.
Absolutely,
That's great.
absolutely. And so our programming falls under a 5-point programmatic thrust. And so that includes economic development, educational development, international awareness and involvement, political awareness and involvement, which we call social action, and why we're here today, which is physical and mental health. Nice. And so our chapter, the Lexington, Kentucky Alumni Chapter, we hail as the oldest alumni chapter in the state of Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
And we've been serving the central and southeast communities of Kentucky since 1932.
That's awesome.
We're happy to be doing this kind of program.
When you all get behind something, it really takes flight.
Absolutely.
Which I'm tremendously excited to see you behind this, and this is your third annual.
Yes.
So what is your hope for each person that leaves this event on Saturday? I mean, what do you want them to take with them?
I think if anything else, one thing that we definitely want everyone to know, and we want our audience to know, is that there's 3 stroke symptoms to look for, okay? The American Heart Association has a mnemonic that we call FAST, F-A-S-T, which stands for facial droop, arm drift, and slurred speech. If you have a loved one and you think they may be having a stroke, ask them to smile. If one of the sides of their face does not go with the other, then that's facial droop. Wow. If you ask them to put their arms out and one arm drifts down after 10 seconds, then that's arm drift. And if you ask them to say something simple like, "You can't teach an old dog new tricks," and they slur those words, that's slurred speech. Just having one of those symptoms is a 72% chance of having a stroke.
72%.
Wow.
Yes.
My goodness.
That really is something. And then also upcoming events. What other events do you have coming up after the summit?
So after the summit, on March the 2nd, we will have our second and our third series of our empty pill bottle drive.
Okay.
And so we are collecting empty pill bottles. We've been doing this in the community where people bring their empty pill bottles and we're able to recycle them. And that falls under our international awareness and involvement because we're able to take them and have those cleaned and recycled and being able to ship over to countries where they don't have the ability to be able to have containers to keep their medicine clean and dry. And so we collect that, and that's going to be on March 2nd at our Beaumont, East Side, and North Side branches of our libraries here in Fayette County, as well as the Scott County Library as well.
That's fantastic. I love that. I mean, I always have pill bottles with the kids and with him and
Never even
myself.
thought of that.
I know. That's fantastic.
So we have that coming up. And we also have in April the 21st, we have our Debutante Scholarship Ball, where we will be having 13 young ladies presented to society. But more importantly, we are looking to sell tickets and ads so that they will be able to have scholarships to help them to pursue and complete their post-secondary endeavors. And that falls under our educational development.
You aren't busy at all, are you? Oh my goodness, the calendar is jam-packed here. Well, there's a lot going on. We want to have you back, so keep us posted on other initiatives you guys are getting behind, because we definitely want to get the word out. What's the best resource for people to learn more about the chapter and see how they can get involved in some of these fights you all are taking on?
Well, they can reach us at our website at dstlexky.org. or they can follow us on Instagram at DSTLEXKY, or Facebook at Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Lexington, Kentucky Alumni Chapter. And all of these places, they can be directed to our upcoming programs.
That's awesome.
Wonderful. Thank you, ladies, so much for all that you do and also for being here today and
That's
taking
right.
some time to talk with us about
Putting
it.
my fraternity alumni organization.
I know, right?
I'll tell you that. I just got thrown out of my alumni organization. We're back with more after this. Stick around.